This is the aftermath of a day that turned terribly violent, much more so than the first day of general strikes. There are things strewn all over the place, as you can see. A fire extinguisher here, furniture here. We're not sure exactly where the furniture has come from, but this is what some of the protesters were hurling at police in the bitter clashes of just about half an hour ago. Here you can see other bits of furniture, bits of bus shelters and cafes, awnings, pot plants, anything they could get their hands on. And you can see fires still raging on virtually every corner of the square here. It's hard to believe we're in a capital city of a major developed country. Looks more like a war zone. Just about 4 hours ago, the Greek Parliament just over there on the other side of the square passed some very harsh austerity measures. The types of things these people have been railing against are an increase in taxes for the poorest in society, an increase in their version of the GST from 13 to 23% in hospitality. So every time you go and buy a cup of coffee or the restaurant or a bar, you're paying an extra 10 percentage points in tax. They're also upset because so much of Greek society is the public service, and most of the people employed by the public service will now be experiencing 15% wage cuts, as well as 150,000 job losses among civil servants. You can see here all throughout the square, these are the kind of areas where protesters were taking hammers to the walls to take off pieces of marble to hurl at the police and, frankly, to anyone who got in their way. This is the hotel where we're staying, and for most of the day we were prisoners inside our own rooms as the hotels around Syntagma Square became targets for the protesters, those who associate hotels with wealth and everything they're railing against, the haves and the have-nots, and the increase in the divide that they believe has been created by these austerity measures that were passed by the Parliament today.